Welcome back to my channel. You already know it's your boy Hood Diggity, the Rock Reactor, back with another video. Yes, sir. Before I proceed, let me know where you tapping in from. Let me know what country, what city, what mountain, what hill, what cave, what island, what planet, what universe. Let me know where you at. Represent your hood. Yes, sir. You know, guys, ever since I was a little kid, I've always been interested in in the past, in history. History was one of my favorite subjects. I've hated math. I love science. I love psychology, philosophy, but I loved history. Because history was interesting because there's a lot of when you studying history, you always find a connection to the present. There's always a connection. There's always something interesting. It's like you searching, you learning, but you're searching for something. Something's always connected. Now, I have a channel. Maybe you guys want to check it out. That I recently started. It's called Hood Digital Presents. Maybe you guys want to check it out. Hood Digital Presents, where I upload movies from over 100 years ago. Have a lot of movies there from 1920s, 1930s, and so forth and so on. And I like to watch it because you'd be surprised how the storylines from those movies connect to the present or to a lot of movies that you've seen now. And you're like, wait a minute, but I've seen the same storyline in such and such movie. And it's very interesting. It's like reading a book and then watching the movie to it and see what actors are playing the roles or the characters, those characters that you read about in the book. But anyway, this brings me to Bob Dylan. Now, Bob Dylan, during my generation, I've always heard about Bob Dylan. I just never heard his songs or anything like that, but I've always heard of the name Bob Dylan as far as I can remember. Bob Dylan of for my generation is what's considered your favorite artist's favorite artist. I was reading about him here, and it does say that he's widely considered one of the most influential figures in popular music. That is damn true. Let's get right into this one, guys. This one's called "Blowing in the Wind." Live on TV, March 1963. Wow. I got the lyrics. I'm gonna be checking out the lyrics because I have a feeling that this song is not only gonna be entertaining, but it's gonna be very interesting. And I'm sure there's a message behind it, just like all the messages that you hear from back in the days, back in those old songs. Let's get right into this one, guys. And before we do, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Any donations to my channel will be greatly appreciated. My PayPal account is on the screen, blowing in the wind. Bob Dylan, let's go.
How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, guys. I'm sorry I stopped it so fast, but damn, he's killing me already. How many roads must a man walk down before you could call him a man? Woo! By today's standards, that would be a totally different answer and a totally different that would be a totally different answer than back in my generation. I think it depends on the generations if you want to answer that question.
Call him a man. Yes, and how many seas must the white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand?
Wow.
Yes, and how many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever banned? The answer, my friend, is a blowing in the wind.
Oh my
The
God.
answer is blowing in the wind.
Wow.
How many years must a mountain exist before it is washed to the sea?
Wow.
Yes, and how many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? Yes, and how many times must a man turn his head and pretend that he just doesn't see? The answer, my friend.
Guys, it's like these guys back in the days, guys, they weren't just singers. They were poets. They were philosophers. They were they taught you throughout their music. It wasn't just basically to hear a song. The song meant shit. The song they wanted to give you advice through the song. They wanted to give you life lessons through their songs.
Is a blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many times must a man look up before he can really see the sky?
Wow.
Isn't how many years must one man have before he can hear a people cry?
How many ears must one man have before he can hear people cry? I bet you there's a deep, deep, deep meaning through that only Bob Dylan can tell you. We can all guess, but it like I said, these are the type of songs that it just calls for debate.
Yes, and how many deaths will it take till he knows too many people have died? The answer, my friend, is a blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind.
Wow. So basically, all the unanswerable questions are blowing in the wind. This crazy. I bet you that most of the songs back in the days were like that. Songs that, like I said, they were cause for life lessons. They were educating you as well as entertaining you. Guys, you already know, man. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell. Hit the like button. Any donations to my channel will be greatly appreciated. My PayPal account is on the screen. Peace, love, and God bless.